Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. As I told you in the previous video, we are discussing about the requirements of good sleepers. If you haven't watched that video, please go watch that video regarding the types of sleepers, advantages and disadvantages of each type of sleeper over one another, and also the differences I've just mentioned. As in that video, I was just explaining about what a sleeper actually is and also the requirements of that, where it is located in the cross section of a railway track. Okay, please go watch that video in my channel. Next, following are the requirements of good sleepers. The sleepers should be sufficiently strong to act as a beam under loads. It should resist the loads that are acting, both static and dynamic loads. Dynamic loads because of the movement of the train. Okay, it should also resist the vibrations caused by that movement. This sleeper should be economical. Economical in the sense it should be its initial cost and final cost should be minimum. Next, they should maintain correct gauge I will be explaining in the upcoming videos. So they should be maintaining the correct gauge. They should provide sufficient bearing area for the rail. Let me first explain you what is bearing area. The rail should have a proper area beneath that over which the load is being transferred. Okay, it should have sufficient area to transfer the load just beneath it, so that the load is properly distributed uniformly. Okay, so just to avoid some uneven settlement or some subsidence. Okay, the sleeper should have sufficient weight for stability. It should be strong enough. It should have correct self weight to resist the loads acting. The sleeper should facilitate easy fixing and taking out of rails without disturbing them. Initially, fixing should be done easily, and whenever there is a repair or replacement is to be done, that should be easily taken off. For any replacements, they should facilitate easy removal and replacement of ballast. See, not only the sleepers we are talking, we are also talking about the ballast that is beneath the sleeper. They should facilitate easy removal and replacement of ballast. Whenever we feel like ballast is more in quantity or we need to reduce that amount, we will just remove that. For that removal or the replacement of that ballast, whenever that is deteriorated, we will replace that ballast. Even for that removal, we have to take the sleepers first, because the ballast is just beneath the sleeper. I have explained about this more clearly in my previous video regarding the types of sleepers, where I am explaining it with a cross section drawing. Okay, they should not be pushed out easily of their position in any direction under maximum forces of the moving trains. See, this is what I am calling as lateral and longitudinal rigidity of the sleeper. Okay, it should be resisting the loads acting, both static and dynamic, including the vibratory forces that are acting. Okay, it should not be moving. It should be rigid in its position. They should be able to resist impact and vibrations of the moving trains. They should be suitable to each type of ballast. See, if not everything, at least mostly suitable to all types of ballast. If track circuiting is done, it should be possible to insulate them from the rails. That is, the rails should be good enough for the track circuiting. I will also explain you some other requirements in general. Generally, in terms of wooden sleepers, like they should not be easily damaged by some attack of insects, right? And coming to the cost, I told you the initial cost as well as the maintenance cost of that. That is, throughout the service period of it, the cost incurred should be low or minimum. Okay, it should be capable of resisting the vibrations and also the shocks that are caused because of the fast moving trains. Okay, because of the passage of fast moving trains. Okay, and also it should be strong enough to resist, to take care of all the stresses that are caused. Okay, the deflections or any deformations, deterioration of that sleeper should be minimum. That is it for this video, guys. Please like, share, comment to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you watching this video. In our next videos, we will discuss about types of gauges, types of rail sections in the transportation engineering. I am also be explaining about different subjects in the civil engineering section, also giving some notification details regarding any government jobs in India. Please do subscribe to my channel, it would greatly help me. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you.